So they're laid out, and one is on top of the other, and they should be evenly distributed. If they're not, unfortunately, you may have to cut the one side that's not and redo your holes on that side. And for me, that is what has happened. It's off by that much. If I leave it, what will happen is I'll have a bubble in the blanket like that. And I don't want there to be a bubble in the blanket. So I'm gonna be really careful cutting it because I wanna make sure that I do it straight. Because I'm gonna have to redo those holes that you put your needle through to do the crocheting. So I'm human, I make mistakes. But as you can see, this side over here is not lined up, and then this side down here, so this corner essentially. But that side and that side are perfectly lined up, and I'm going to pin them. So that's what you want to do next, is once your blankets are lined up and you've got them put down, you're going to go ahead and pin them. And then your next step would be to start usually in the middle of the blanket, or you can start to one corner or the other, but you don't want to start at the corner because you want to lead up to the corner with your crocheting. Hi, this is Nova. I'm going to talk about the blanket today. I did get everything matched up. I didn't have to cut anything. It took me and my grandson a couple hours to get it done though. We just kept flipping it over and shaking it out until we got all the wrinkles out of it completely. Once we got all the wrinkles out, we were able to match up all the corners and get it pinned together. So now it's all folded up. So this is the blanket, it's all folded up. I did go ahead and show a couple of corners here because there is some stuff we have to do before we start crocheting on it. Scissors, okay? Okay, so what you're going to want to do is cut each corner at an angle. So you want to also make sure that your pins make a square. You see my pin here and my pin here. And that's to make sure that your corners stay secure. I'm going to move this pin a little bit because I really want it to be more of a square than a rectangle. Okay? Then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut an angle like that on every corner. Depending on how thick your yarn is going to depend on how big you want that corner. I've got some pretty thick yarn. So you can see here's the holes. So I'm actually going to cut a good sized corner. This one's a little bit jagged. So I'm actually going to do a better job of matching this one up. And you want your pins to have where you can pull it out instead of in. You want to be able to pull it out. Just show the corner. And then again, you're going to want to cut the corner. I have one more corner to cut. That's this one. And cut it. And that's just going to make it easier. So when you come around the corner with your yarn, it's not going to bunch up and create a big bunchy mess. It just makes it easier to go around the corner. Okay?